get a football-sized rock.
Elapsed time 118 hours 27 minutes. 4 hours 8 minutes since cabin depress.
It's 4 hours and 8 minutes since the depressurization of the cabin and the beginning, according to the clock, of this spacewalk. They actually emerged from the cabin about 10 minutes after that.
Just pick up all the details of this first EVA if they get the football-sized rock and make a return traverse. They're not going to miss too much.
They're going to miss going to Dublin, apparently.
Getting the samples at Dublin.
That was scheduled for a 15-minute operation, and clearly they were not going to have time for that now. Dublin's over on the other side, I believe, of the lunar module from where they are now. Dublin's over on the other side, I believe, of the lunar module from where they are now. So, looks like that group of rocks will be missed. And if they try to get over there tomorrow, it would extend their walk quite a bit. Tomorrow's walk. So I'm wondering, Dr. Salisbury, is that going to mean a great disappointment to you scientists? Don't get the doublet rocks back?
Well, it's the old story about you never know what's important until later, and they're going to have quite a few rock samples. We'd like to have every one you could possibly get because you don't know which one's important. However, these rock samples in this area are quite interesting because it is an unusual area. It's relatively smooth and not like the rest of the Palmero Formation, and these smooth areas are a bit of a mystery.
Well, I wouldn't give up yet. They'll have time during their sleep and rest period now between this EVA and the next to possibly reschedule. I'd like to be optimistic. They've been doing so well so far.
I think there are going to be a couple of tired astronauts when they get back to the lunar module, don't you?
It's been a long day for them. There's a tired former one sitting here, and I haven't been...
Yeah, but you're the old man of the space program, Wally.
Formerly. Shepard has that...
Formerly old man of the formerly space program.
I keep thinking of the 8 ounces of water. Doesn't sound like much water. I know I've put away quite a bit more than that in the coat. I'm sitting here watching, not doing any work at all.
2/3 of the way back toward the lamp.
I don't know that we...
On the all-step site.
Found out earlier that they are carrying a little bag of water now under their spacesuit with a straw arrangement that they can have an occasional drink of water on the trip, which was not provided in the earlier walks, and they found it was needed.
Yeah, but only 8 ounces.
Well, it's more to wet your whistle, as the old expression goes, but to make you feel like you're doing all right. The amount of water they lose, of course, is fairly high. It's a relatively good environment at this point. Identify one football in relation to another by taking a picture of it? Is that the idea?
One.
He said he got a second small football from a different position. how we differentiate between the two football when you get back. With the photograph at the time?
Yep, I suppose they must document them photographically, yeah.
It's essentially non-vesicular.
Might put them in different compartments.
Roger, we've got 2 minutes. We'd like to get you on back to the center of the mesa.
What looks to be a fairly large crystal in that second football rock, and Al is starting back toward the mesa now, and I'm on my way to.
Roger.
Surface rocks, or rocks compared to the number of surface finds is very, very small, Houston. There's a few boulders lying around, and there's a few rocks around some of the craters, but by and large, it's a powdery surface. Don't run into that crater, Al. Nope, don't worry, babe. Little sidewinder action here.
It's a term that developed way back with one of our flight controls, Babe.
Doing pretty well. Yeah, how about keeping your eye on it, because I am.
4 hours, 14 minutes.
No, it was more than this when I left the site.
There's a couple of lunar golfers coming back with their golf cart, don't they?
Okay, we're coming back down the hill, Houston.
Roger, Al, we've seen you moving across the TV camera, and it looks like you've gotten back to the mesa here with about 10 or 15 seconds to spare on our mark. We do have plenty of time for the nominal closeout, so we don't want you to rush that. Just go through the procedures, and we'll take the timing as it comes. And when you have a moment, we'd like to get an EMU status report.
Closeout procedures take just half an hour, and that's just what they got for that 2:27 p.m. Pressurization of the
zoom on about 4. Shepard Mitchell returning with 2 small football-sized rocks and F-44.
How's the field of view right now?
It's pretty poor right now.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, can you elevate the camera a little?
Yeah, I'll have to dig in it. There you go, that.
Okay, good. Very good.
Okay. Oh, damn it. There with my sample bag. Look your UHT handle, sir. I'll use this handle. Fortunately, I don't think more than a little bit fell out.
It's almost too much. Finish up a day's work and come back and spill your carefully documented rock samples and with all the other debris. I don't know that that's really what happened. He may have already sealed them in separate containers. They do that. They've got separate little plastic containers that they put these rocks into as they document them, and that wouldn't make it too difficult to pick up the pieces. If they're just loose in a bag, kind of destroys the documentation about where they came from, and careful photographs of the spot where they came from.
If he'd spilled them instead of just dropped them, why, we would have heard more than that.
Mitchell, Shepard apparently switching jobs with Al Shepard pulling the med bag.
Back down to only half full. on JJ, and I'm now showing 40.
Roger, JJ 40 for the comprehensive sample area.
JJ is another one of the camera magazine designations. You were the one who was looking that up a moment ago, Wally. That is what it is, isn't it?
That's right. They've got enough letters and number and nomenclature to dazzle a man trying to write up a flight plan here. There's a real classic one, such as CM4EL, 80, BWBRKT, and each one has some significant statement that takes about a paragraph to explain it.
One-way bag is going in the SRC.
This keeps the conversation rather short, so you can get it
If you
concise.
take an additional way bag and put material from the immediate vicinity of the LEM into it to fill up the SRC, we request that you drop a documented sample bag in it as a tag. Over.
Is a sample return container.
Something by the kid about the SRC, and he did it for us.
Don't remember to do that. I put the football size rocks in the ETP. Okay, let's see. You put
With all the nomenclature, I think it was a comrade who started referring to the rock boxes. You know, remember, so I sent the first rock box up.
That got down as basic. You can understand that quite easily.
The gauge millimeter that is totally unused over Delaware.
It's on the map, Bruce. It never made it on the camera.
I think Ed put it on. But didn't start it.
Negative. Oh, I'm sorry. I take it back. We did put it on. Let me help you with the, let's take the shovel out.
By putting the football-sized rocks in the bag, the crew will take them into the limb with them between EVAs.
Get that little crater out there. It looks like a secondary. Okay, okay, right out here. I saw a little crater about this size out here that I swore had glass at the bottom of it, but I was too busy flipping the stuff, making a comment on it.
CBS News color coverage of man's fourth walk on the moon will continue in a moment.